So today's video is going to be kind of like a vlog style feel-good video, getting back on track, or just kind of not really getting back on track, but refocusing on myself, refocusing on my goals, and just being productive. Of course, I'm going to show lots of food throughout this video, so it's kind of like a what I eat in a day too. But I wanted to mention the first thing I do every morning after getting ready is I get my cup of coffee. You guys saw that in a little clip. This is my current coffee. That's super important to have in the morning for me. And then I like to sit down, open my window, and write in my journal. Sometimes it's different every day. Sometimes I just write a to-do list, a video idea, or what I'm grateful for, gratitude journal, or if there's something that's upsetting me, I will kind of write it out in my journal and get it out there. So yeah, I highly recommend writing in a journal, just a little cheap journal I got from the Dollar General. It was like $1. And yeah, I just fill it up, and I try to do that every day, and I think it's super important, and it just starts your day off kind of focusing on you and your thoughts, which is always a good thing. So that is what I did. I did a little bit of a to-do list, and then I also did a little bit of my feelings and how I'm feeling, and things that I kind of want to improve on. So yeah, I wrote that all in the journal, and then I have a little, I don't know what this is called, dry erase board. That's what it's called. I got this from the Dollar General as well for like $2, and I just crossed off a few things on my to-do list that I needed to do today. That always feels so good. So I crossed off laundry I did last night, grocery shop, grocery haul video, post it. I did that. Get new tire. We got a new tire yesterday, and then there's a few other things. So love having a to-do list, and I just set this up here on my desk. Let's see if you guys can see. This is my little desk. I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but it's back there, and then I open this big window and I write in my journal, listen to a podcast right here sometimes, and I always love to have fresh flowers in the house. That's another really important thing. Let's get started. I need to start my crock pot. Ooh, I have a recipe I'm making in the crock pot, so I need to get that in there so that it's done in time for dinner. I am starting my day a little bit later today. I went to bed pretty late last night, scrolling on social media. Not a good thing, but yeah, there's just a lot going on in the world, and I kind of consumed myself with it last night. So I woke up pretty late. I haven't ate breakfast yet, so I'll show you guys what I make for breakfast, and then I'll show you what to do for this crock pot meal. I've had this crock pot before using beef, and it's so good. It's the Mississippi pot roast, but I'm using chicken instead to keep it super low in points, so I'm sure it's going to turn out really good. I think I'm going to pop some potatoes in there as well. So let's go get started on that. I'm really bad at angles. Like, I never know where to put my camera. Hopefully this is a good angle. But I have 5 chicken breasts in here. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 pound of the baby red potatoes. I'm just gonna throw those in there. I'm gonna take my pepperoncinis, and I do add the liquid to this as well because I love it. So I'm gonna add, I think these do have a little bit of points, or maybe not. No, I don't think they do. Okay, so we're gonna add some pepperoncinis. I just kind of throw some in there. You want kind of a lot because they do soften up and they get they're really yummy. I'm gonna add a little bit of juice, probably like a 1/2 cup. I didn't measure that, sorry. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of I can't believe it's not butter. So I like to just kind of pop one on the left and right side so it hopefully spreads out kind of evenly throughout here. I'm using the I can't believe it's not butter spread. You could use the spray, but I think the spread makes this a lot better. So that is what I'm using right there. All right, then you're gonna need 1 packet of ranch dry mix. This is the 1 ounce, and sprinkle that around. Guys, this is the best roast. If you had carrots, you could add carrots in here. I don't have any, unfortunately, so I just am doing the potatoes, but carrots would be amazing in this. Then you're gonna take an onion soup mix packet. There's 2 in here. Yeah, there's 2 envelopes, 2 ounces. We're only gonna do 1 ounce, so 1 envelope and save the other. So 1 ounce of the onion mix. Just pour that in there. There we go. Look at like how good this looks already. Look at that. Look at all the dried onion on it. Oh. And there's already the brine from the pepperoncinis. So I'm not gonna add water to this. Sometimes I do, but I feel like I added enough juice that I'm not gonna add water. And I feel like the chicken is gonna release a lot of water. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place the lid on and let this cook. I'll leave the time on how many hours I do on the screen and also down in the description box below. I'm gonna wrap the bacon in there, which this bacon's huge, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out, honestly. Like, look how tall that is. Crap, I don't think that's right. I think instead of wrapping it, I'm gonna cut it in half and lay it in there like that. Yeah, that's gonna work better. This bacon is the turkey bacon. It's really thick from Walmart. It's like the Sam Side Market or Market Side something. Great Value brand. It's so thick that this isn't gonna work that way. But typically what I was gonna do was line it like all the way around in a circle, but it stands up too high. So what we're gonna do is just make a nest by slicing it in half or ripping it in half and laying them crisscross. So that's what we're gonna do instead, and then it'll be easy to kind of like pop them out. We're going to crack our eggs right on top. Ooh, that fits in there perfectly. This is the best seasoning. You can get it at Walmart or Target. They both carry Tasty brand. This is the cheesy seasoning. It's my favorite. I've talked about it so much, I feel like. I'm just gonna sprinkle that on top. It's so good. It has like Parmesan, oregano, and red pepper chili flakes. All of my favorite things. And you don't need salt or pepper. Like, it's amazing how that works. All right, next I'm gonna take some fat-free cheddar cheese. I have a 1/2 cup. I don't honestly know if I'm gonna use all of that. We'll see, I don't know. But I'm sprinkling fat-free cheddar cheese on here. Who am I kidding? We were gonna use it all. So 1/2 cup. Add that. This is gonna be so cheesy. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay. Alright, this is what they look like, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and pop these into the oven, probably for around 15 to 18 minutes. Of course, I will let you guys know. I definitely check on my food halfway through. But yeah, pop those into the oven. All right, you guys, here they are. They turned out so good. Look at them. They look so good. I'm having it with some oranges. I like to put my oranges in the fridge so they're nice and cold. So I'm gonna have an orange, 2 of these egg muffins, and then I'm gonna save the rest. They turned out really, really good. Leftovers for the next 2 days. Awesome. The dogs are also eating their breakfast right now. Sweet little babies. You probably could have, I probably could have cooked them a little less if I wanted them like more runny. But I mean, I love eggs in general. Overcooked, cooked, runny. So this is totally okay for me. But if you want them runny, I would probably cook them like 3 minutes, 4 minutes less.
Still I wish I couldn't pinpoint. Set your sails, float away. Wish I could stay still, give you some.
I'm adding some of this green powder. This is, oh my gosh, such a green powder. There's wheatgrass, moringa, goda kala, I don't know how to say that, barley grass, spinach, spirulina, and a few other things I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. You can't, I mean, it does have a strong taste to it, but when you add it with all these other things, it kind of masks the flavor when you add all the other things to it. So I do like a tablespoon of this green powder, and I got this from Home Goods. And I only added a half, like a little bit of coconut water. That wasn't a full can. I usually do that. Like I'll have a half a can one day and then put it in the fridge and save it. And then I'm able to use it for smoothies and stuff. So there is points on it because there's sugar in it. There we go. It is all done. This will be my snack. A nice big smoothie. It's really hot out, so this is going to be super hydrating and yummy. And then I packed it with some greens, which is always nice to have lots of greens in a beverage. I feel like it's a lot easier to pack it in that way. So I'm going to go ahead and have this for a snack, and then I'll show you guys what I get into next. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this, but these are the videos I've been doing, which is literally like an animated woman. And I just put in fitness workouts, and this is on Amazon Prime. And these are the ones that I've been doing, and I honestly love them. I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person that I don't really enjoy very hyper workout videos. I actually prefer very mellow workout videos. I get annoyed very easily. So this actually works really well for me, and I did it yesterday, and I am so sore today, and I feel really good, and I was able to like really quickly get through it. And you just watch the animation on the screen, and then I had like my music playing, so that worked out better for me. And it's for beginners, so I feel like I'm like slowly easing my way back into working out. I used to work out way more when I had like my little gym shed. I would just go really hard in there and just like really work out a lot. And then I kind of burnt out, and now I'm slowly getting back into it. It's really hot too, so I love that I can do it inside. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and press play on one of these. Definitely not any that have anything to do with legs, because I did legs yesterday and they are so sore. So I'm probably gonna do like abs or a full body or arms, even though I did a little bit of arms yesterday as well. So we'll see. I also want to say, working out, I know it's like something I used to definitely dread, but I want to say you don't have to think about so much of like how many days a week I work out, or I need to work out 45 minutes to an hour like everyone else is that you see. You have to just move your body if you want to stay active and, you know, healthy, because it's totally good for your heart and your health. Just start doing what you can. You don't want to hurt yourself, you don't want to get burnt out. Just start with 15 minutes if that's all you can do, and then each week I would suggest like upping your time 5 to 10 minutes. That's what I usually do, and I just really want to portray that anything is better than nothing. Literally, even if you feel like, oh, I only did 15 minutes, I'm embarrassed of that, that is better than not doing anything that day. You still burn some calories, and that adds up. So yeah, I wanted to just give you guys some little inspiration on that and some insight that I think about when it comes to activity and working out. Cut up. I'm gonna throw some arugula and spinach into a bowl. I always like to dress my salad, so I'm gonna use balsamic vinegar. I'm only gonna do a half of a tablespoon. That's what this is right here. I'm just gonna drizzle that on the salad. So I'm just going to cut everything up, and then I will show you everything that I put into the salad once it's all done. I like to mix the Greek Hidden Valley tzatziki dressing because it's super thick. I like to add some lemon juice to it to thin it out, and I swear by this, it makes it, I like the consistency, and I feel like it makes it go so much further, like the dressing itself, so everything's coated really well. I also will have the recipe for my pickled onions down in the description box below if you guys want to have the recipe for this. It's amazing. It's almost gone and I just made it. I need to add more to it. But yeah, that's going on the salad for sure because it's delicious. added a Joseph's pita, and this is the best salad. Better than any restaurant I've ever been to. That serves Greek salad. I'm just tooting my own horn, but it's amazing, you guys. So good.
Alright, let's say it is his turn. You've spent a lot of time sitting around and waiting for him to realize.
Guys, the roast is done. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. I took a bite. It's so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure out how many servings I get. I'm gonna put it in this container and then I'm gonna dish me out some. So that is the portion I decided to do, and I got 9 servings. This is a big tub and it is full. So I got 9 1 1/8 cups of this. This will be dinner for quite a few days. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on and store this in the fridge. All right, you guys, here is my dinner. We have the roast and then a side salad with the spinach arugula mix, pickled onions, cherry tomatoes, Old House ranch, and crispy onions for the top. So this will be my dinner. I've already tried the roast and it is delicious. It turned out so good. I almost like this one a little bit better. Maybe just because I can have more of it. It's only 2 smart points for 1 1/8 cup, which is incredible because it's just so good and packed with flavor. So I will have that recipe down in the description box below, written out for you guys if you want to make it, which I highly suggest. It does have a kick though. Pepperoncinis are pretty spicy, and I added a lot in, but I love spice. So if you just want a little bit of spice, maybe just add 1 or 2 or none at all and replace it with something else that you like.
Goodness. Oh, don't. He's so cute.
Oh my God. The cutest ever. All right, guys, I am so sleepy. I feel like I've had a really busy, productive day, and did a lot of things I wanted to do on my list, and now it is time to just shower and go to bed. I am so tired. I just did the dishes. I didn't film that part, but I did do the dishes, and the kitchen is all wiped down and clean. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this productive what I eat in a day in the life kind of video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not. I would love to have you here. Leave me a comment down below. I always love seeing your comments and chatting with you and seeing how you guys are doing. I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you guys in my next one.